Seniors, most people think muscle loss happens slowly and only during the day, but that is not the full story. After 60, one of the most dangerous windows for muscle breakdown happens at night, during those long hours when the body goes without food. While you sleep, your muscles are not simply resting. In many cases, they are being broken down little by little, night after night, especially if your body does not receive the right nutrients before bed. Over time, that silent loss begins to show up in ways that feel very real. Standing up takes more effort. Walking feels less stable. Climbing stairs becomes harder. Balance changes. Energy fades. Independence starts to slip away, often without any dramatic warning. This is what makes the issue so important. Age-related muscle loss is not only about appearance or strength in the gym. It affects mobility, confidence, recovery, and quality of life. Research has shown that adults over 60 can lose a significant amount of muscle mass with each passing decade. And part of that decline is driven by what happens overnight. During sleep, the body goes through a long fasting period. If there are not enough amino acids available, the body has fewer tools to protect and repair muscle tissue. That is why the right bedtime food can make a bigger difference than most people realize. The good news is that helping your body preserve muscle at night does not require anything complicated. You do not need extreme diets, expensive powders, or unrealistic routines. In many cases, the solution starts with simple foods that support overnight recovery, improve protein availability, reduce inflammation, and help your body wake up stronger instead of weaker. Some of them work by releasing protein slowly through the night. Others help lower inflammation and stress hormones that contribute to muscle breakdown. Some even improve sleep quality, which matters more than most people think because deep, restful sleep is one of the most important times for repair. And just a quick note before we continue. If this type of content has been helping you, there's a membership option here on the channel. It's simply a way to support. And I also try to give priority in the comments to those who are part of it, so I can stay more connected with you. If you're interested, I'll leave the link in the comments. One gentle place to begin is with warm milk and turmeric. This combination may seem simple, but it can offer much more than comfort. Milk provides protein, calcium, and compounds that support rest and recovery, while turmeric adds natural anti-inflammatory support through curcumin. For older adults who wake up stiff, sore, or unrested, this kind of bedtime drink can become a useful ritual. It nourishes the body, helps calm the nervous system, and may support a better recovery environment overnight. When prepared thoughtfully, especially with a little black pepper to support absorption, it becomes more than a traditional drink. It becomes a bedtime strategy. Another surprisingly effective option is almond butter. It may not look like a recovery food, but it brings together protein, healthy fats, and magnesium in a way that helps support overnight preservation. Because it digests slowly, it provides more sustained fuel instead of the quick rise and crash that comes from sugary snacks. That matters at night, when steady nourishment is often more helpful than stimulation. The magnesium in almond butter may also support relaxation, which can be useful for seniors who deal with restless sleep, twitching muscles, or nighttime discomfort. A small amount before bed can be satisfying, practical, and supportive without being heavy. Cottage cheese deserves much more respect than it usually gets. For muscle preservation, it is one of the most useful foods you can eat before sleep because of its casein protein. Casein digests slowly, which means it can release amino acids gradually over several hours while you rest. That is exactly what the body needs during the overnight fasting window. Instead of leaving your muscles without support for most of the night, cottage cheese helps create a steady supply of building blocks for repair. For someone over 60 who feels weaker in the morning, wakes up stiff, or notices a decline in physical resilience, This kind of slow-release protein can be especially valuable. Eggs are another strong choice, especially because they offer complete protein and are rich in leucine, one of the key amino acids involved in triggering muscle building. That point becomes even more important with age, because older muscles often respond less strongly to protein than they did years earlier. In other words, the body may need a better protein signal in order to activate repair. Eggs can help deliver that signal. They are compact, easy to prepare, and generally well absorbed, even in people whose digestion is not as strong as it once was. A simple bedtime serving can support recovery in a direct and efficient way. Tuna with olive oil may not be the first thing people think of before bed, but it brings together two powerful benefits. Tuna provides high-quality protein and leucine, while olive oil contributes healthy fats that may support nutrient absorption and help slow digestion in a beneficial way. This means the body can receive a more sustained release of amino acids during the night. On top of that, omega-3 fats are associated with reduced inflammation, which matters because chronic inflammation can quietly worsen muscle loss over time. For seniors who want something savory and practical, this combination can be a smart option. Greek yogurt is another excellent bedtime food because it offers a thick, protein-rich source of nourishment that works particularly well overnight. Like cottage cheese, it contains casein, which allows for a slower flow of amino acids during sleep. That steady support can help reduce nighttime muscle breakdown and improve recovery. Greek yogurt also brings calcium and, depending on the product, probiotics, which may help support digestion and nutrient use. For older adults, that combination can be helpful because muscle health does not depend only on how much protein you eat, but also on how well your body handles it. Tart cherry juice stands out for a different reason. It is not mainly a protein source, but it supports two areas that strongly affect muscle health: inflammation and sleep. Tart cherries contain powerful antioxidants that may help reduce oxidative stress, and they also naturally contain compounds linked to better sleep quality. That matters because when sleep improves, recovery often improves with it. Muscles do not only need nutrients, they also need the right internal environment to heal and rebuild. For seniors who wake up tired, sore, or unrested, tart cherry juice may support both better rest and better recovery at the same time. And then there is the option that many experts place at the top for a reason: a high-quality whey protein shake. Whey is fast-absorbing, rich in essential amino acids, and particularly high in leucine, which helps activate muscle protein synthesis. This becomes extremely important after 60 because of anabolic resistance, the age-related tendency for muscles to respond less effectively to normal amounts of protein. Whey can help overcome that problem by delivering a strong, efficient protein signal right when the body needs it. When used before bed, it can support overnight recovery, reduce muscle breakdown, and help older adults preserve strength and balance more effectively over time. For many seniors, it is one of the most practical and research-supported tools available. The deeper truth here is that the body after 60 is not helpless, but it is less forgiving. It needs more intentional support. Muscle does not stay simply because you had it before. It has to be protected, stimulated, and nourished consistently. What you eat before bed can influence whether your body spends the night repairing tissue or slowly losing it. That is why these foods matter. They are not magic, but they are useful. They give the body materials to work with during the exact hours when support is often missing. So if you have been feeling weaker lately, slower in the morning, less steady on your feet, or just not as strong as you used to be, do not ignore the nighttime window. That part of the day may be more important than you think. A small bedtime choice, repeated consistently, can help protect your muscle, support better recovery, and keep you feeling stronger for longer. Whether it is Greek yogurt, cottage cheese, eggs, almond butter, warm milk, tart cherry juice, tuna with olive oil, or a whey protein shake, the goal is the same. Give your muscles a reason to rebuild while you sleep instead of breakdown. Tonight is another opportunity. Your body will spend hours in recovery mode whether you plan for it or not. The question is whether you will give it the support it needs. Because after 60, strength is not only built in the gym or during the day. Sometimes it is protected quietly, in the final meal before sleep, one night at a time.